Wait, let's see if it started boarding early. Oh, boarding is actually a little... It started boarding already. Oh, it started... Damn. It started boarding 10 minutes ago. Oh, sheesh. Right, guys, I'm right now at Hongqiao Airport right now, and today we're going to be flying back home to Canada. But why am I doing it from Hongqiao Airport? Well, today I'm going to be flying with a new airline that I've never flown on. I'm flying with China Southern. So first, we're going to be flying from Hongqiao down to Guangzhou, and then Guangzhou to Toronto. So join me on this journey, because I think it's going to be one of the more interesting flight reviews that I've ever done. Oh, and we're doing it in premium economy, all right? Let's get it. By the way, I was super close to flying directly to Toronto with China Eastern, but then I faced a small problem. By the way, all these prices are in Canadian dollars, so don't get fooled, but this was the price for China Eastern. But then I decided to go to the cheapest, and I saw the Hong Kong route, but the problem with the Hong Kong route was the transfer times were a bit long, so I saw this Guangzhou route with China Southern, and I just figured that was my best bet. But anyways, back to the video. The thing is, you would have thought this airport would be packed because it's literally the day before Chinese New Year Eve. It's February 15th, but it's actually quite dead. I think everyone already went out to travel. I'm a little late to the game this year. I usually travel early. Let's go and find our check-in counter. All I see is A. We need to get to D. I think I spoke a little too soon, if I'm going to be honest. I definitely spoke too soon. This is China Eastern. We don't need to go here. We need to go to China Southern. Where is... Bro, China Southern is still packed, bro. Oh my days, we got a long line. I spoke too soon. The thing is, I'm not gonna be waiting because premium economy. Oh yeah, I told you I was flying premium economy, so I'm here now. So I'll be through in no time. All right, successfully checked in. I got my boarding pass and both my boarding passes actually. So what you need to do is that you have to fill out like a transfer card where you have to fill in your first name, last name, phone number, and your final destination. In my case, it's Toronto, but yours might be different. So yeah, right now, we actually have a lounge here, so I'm gonna review the lounge, but first we need to get through security because I have a feeling it's gonna be quite busy to say the least. Okay, we've just gone through security. I'm gonna go to the lounge first and then explore the airport. That's how I'm gonna do it. I kind of want to do some plane spotting over there. All right, let's see. My flight's not even on the board yet, so yeah, we got some time to kill. So let's go and review the lounge. All right, the thing is, I haven't been to this airport in like 2 years, so I don't remember what it's like, but I think last time when I was here, I was also going in this direction. I don't know, it was 2 years ago. So yeah, let's go review the lounge. We are V26, so if you're planning to book a lounge at V26, then you get to see what it's like. All right, this is it. Now we're gonna be quiet, but luckily I have my mic. All right, this is the view from the lounge. It's a pretty nice view, not gonna lie. So let's go explore the lounge. This is what it looks like in here. I'm gonna try to be quiet. I'm gonna go look at the food options right now because the last time I was at an airport lounge in mainland China was in Pudong when I went to Harbin. If you guys have seen this video, good for you. I'm happy for you, but if you guys haven't, that's okay. But we're here to look at this lounge. So right here, we got some red bean soup, herbal duck soup, some rice. Ooh, different kinds of rice. Green vegetable, I think you can see it from here. Stir-fried rice noodle. I think I might get that. Dry fried shredded beef, looks spicy. Sauteed pork slices with zucchini, yeah. Oh, chicken. And over here you get to, this is where you can get tea, boiled water. And over here on the other side, you have coffee, espresso, something like that. For example, I might get something from here because I have a long travel day ahead of me. And just a couple of other snacks. But I think I'm gonna look at the drinks now. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope this mic works well enough for you guys to hear me. But anyways, let's see what they have to drink. Ooh, I haven't had Fanta in ages. Thank you very much. Already got some couple of other food options. For example, for food. Over here you got shredded pork with salted vegetables. Over here you got soy cured egg. Savory minced pork. I think I'm gonna take that later. And yeah, and over here you got some chairs for sleeping, but yeah, who knows? This is a pretty okay lounge, not gonna lie. All right, I didn't get too much, but I got Biscoff, some noodles, minced pork, and rice. The thing is, I didn't get much because as a person who is reviewing planes and flights and whatever, I need to eat the meals on a plane. So yeah, it's not because I'm into it, it's just because I need to review it, you know what I mean? All right, I'm leaving the lounge and damn, I like what I'm seeing here. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's go this way. All right, let's go this way. Oh, by the way, I haven't told you this yet, but on this first flight, we'll be flying with an A320. I've never seen premium economy in A320 before, so this will be interesting because I've never seen it before. It's usually just economy class and so-called business class with like a blocked middle seat or some shit like that. My gate is literally the furthest one away. Oh, there's my aircraft. There's the A320. I can see the tail of it. It is a long walk. Oh my days. We got Costa coffee here. Oh, wait a second. There's an arrow pointing downwards. I think I know exactly what that means. Bus gate. Oh yeah, bus gate. Fine, it's not a bus gate. It's just a lower level. We board from there. There's a couple of other flights going from there. Not just mine. There's one flight. Hold on, let me zoom in. Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Urumqi, and Tianjin. All right. Now, where's our A320? It's over there. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but let me just get to a better angle. Yep, this is the aircraft we'll be flying on in about a couple of minutes. So, yeah. Oh, and there's a plane taking off right over there. Oh, wait, one last thing. I'm not going to film too much more here at Hongqiao Airport because I still have to go to Guangzhou and film Guangzhou. And by the way, this vlog ends when my dog touches me, all right? That's when it ends. This vlog / flight review ends when my dog touches me, all right? Yep. All right, boarding time. All right. Oh yeah. Look at that shot. Okay, surprisingly, there is actually a difference. So we got a pillow, which you don't usually get in economy, especially on 2-hour flights. We're just going down to Guangzhou. I even had room to stuff my bag. And also, we've even received, I think this is a blanket, I'm pretty sure. And to be honest, sure, there's no head padding, but like, it's good enough. The seat is comfortable enough, like, if I'm gonna be honest. And this view is also quite epic, not gonna lie. Great for takeoff. And we got a full-size tray table, although non-adjustable. It's fine. It's pretty good. There's definitely a difference in legroom, for sure. Like, I even had space for my bag. I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting much from an A320 premium economy, but I'm surprised.
When the status seatbelt sign is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelt. 在紧急情况下，客舱内所有的出口指示灯。女士们、先生们，飞机即将推出滑行，乘务员将进行客舱安全确认，请您妥善存放行李物品，系好安全带，为电子设备充电。飞机上禁止吸烟，包括电子烟；禁止触动或损坏洗手间烟雾探测器；禁止使用充电宝为电子设备充电；禁止为充电宝充电。请勿将充电宝存放在行李。
Well, guess what? You know what's good? You had an option to recline your seat. So literally right after takeoff, the first meal was served, and the options were something with potato or chicken and rice. I mean, not chicken and rice, chicken and noodles. And let me tell you something about these chicken and noodles. By the way, I have absolutely no clue what this is. We got some yogurt, and then after yogurt we got some fruits, and then after fruits we got peanuts. You can't go wrong with peanuts on planes. All right, let's get to the food review. I'm gonna speak quietly, but I hope you guys can still hear me. So cantaloupes, it's fruit, 6 out of 10. Not my favorite fruit, but it's not bad. Got some nice yogurt, plain but a little sweet. I give it a 6, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. But these noodles, on the other hand, oh, they were definitely 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 for airplane food standards at least, definitely. And peanuts, you can't go wrong with this. I'm sorry, this isn't really a pleasant sight to see, but the only downside was this. I took a little slurp and I'd give it 3 out of 10 at best. So right now we're going to review this drink. Apparently, I don't know what it says here, but over here it says botanical beverage. So I'll describe what the flavor is to you. Now I would definitely translate it, but the problem is I'm on airplane mode, so I got all over me. I accidentally squeezed it. All right, let's take a sip. Some sort of sweet tea. I don't really like tea that much, but I'd give it a 4 out of 10 maybe. Yeah, 4 out of 10. Though yeah, it's definitely what they said, botanical drink, botanical beverage. I'm still so pissed I got this all over my pants. Because I still have a 14-hour flight after this. Alright, this is a standard A320 bathroom. Okay, so let me explain to you something. Okay, this is the bathroom, this is the bathroom. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so let me explain to you what happened. So since there's a lineup, the flight attendant actually told me to sit down like at the last row, which is like normal economy, and I sat there and there wasn't that much room, so now I know what economy is like as well. Isn't that funny, guys? They're so kind, honestly. They're actually so kind. Alright, I'm gonna use this thing, and I think by the time I finish, we're gonna be starting our descent to Guangzhou, so yeah, see here, you want me to show you where I sat down? Alright. Alright, so right before landing, we were giving out candy. I don't know what that's for, but it's good. But to be honest, the views of southern China are actually insane, because there's mountains everywhere, and I quite like the looks of mountains. So, how was the flight so far? Honestly, pretty decent for an A321neo. No, really, it's actually decent. And I did not expect premium economy to be like this in an A321neo. I thought it was going to be like just like it was just going to be normal economy, block middle seat. I'm surprised they even had premium economy on that aircraft. So far, the service actually made me curious for the 14-hour flight that I'm about to have. Oh, by the way, this will be my first time transferring out of Mainland Chinese airports, so I'll show you guys the experience of that, but I don't really have too high of expectations if I'm going to be honest, because a lot of aviation YouTubers say it's a nightmare, so I was kind of nervous about that. Guangzhou is also a city that I've actually never been to in my entire life, not even for transferring, so yeah, it was pretty interesting seeing the city for the first time. But anyways, let's land. Just arrived in Guangzhou. It is so nice and so warm, but this warmth won't last for long because we still got a 14-hour flight to Toronto, which is going to be quite cold. So yeah, we're going to be transferring now. Let's go. Actually, all right, so I'm currently at Guangzhou Airport. First time for me. So my first impressions are It's actually really nice, to be honest. So far, it's honestly my favorite airport in mainland China so far. And this is only my first impression. I like it a lot, honestly. Definitely better than, yeah, for sure. All right, now we just need to transfer and I'll see you guys when I'm at the international concourse. All right, we just cleared immigration and now we are officially out of, well, not officially, but theoretically out of China, but we're still on Chinese soil, so yeah, that doesn't matter. Anyways, our gate's I'm pretty sure to the right. I just want to see if it exists first before we explore the airport and plane spotting. I know this video might be long, but it's a long travel day for me, so I mean, if you don't like how long the video is, then suck it up. Okay, anyways. I forgot if I had to go this way or that way. I forgot. Damn it. All right, this is my gate right here. Obviously, no aircraft here yet. Oh, by the way, we're gonna be flying on the 777-300ER this time, which means the big plane. That's one of my favorite Boeing aircraft, so yeah. Let's see what it's gonna be like. I'll be back once our 777's parked right there. Damn, the sky's actually kind of nice right now. The scenery as well. Anyways, will I go to a lounge? I think I should. Maybe. I'm considering it. Don't get mad if it makes a difference, trust me. Trust me. Yup. I'm leaving in like 5 minutes, so let's do a quick walk around because my flight's literally boarding in like 4 minutes right now, so let's do a quick walk around. And this lounge is pretty far from my gate, by the way. Overall, this lounge is actually amazing. Wait, let's see if it started boarding early. Oh, boarding is actually a little... It started boarding already. Oh, it started... Damn. It started boarding 10 minutes ago. Oh, sheesh.